Okay, so I just want to let you know that I found something here under these bricks which looks quite interesting, but it's very, very embedded in the mud, and I don't have a digger's license, so I'm not allowed to go down beyond 7.5 centimetres. And so I have sent a message to Simon of Sci-Finds, who does have a digging license, to see if he might like to come back this week and get it out.
Hello there, my name is Nicola White. I'm a licensed Thames Mudlark with a creative permit issued by the Port of London Authority. Welcome to my YouTube channel. By watching my videos, you will discover the magic of mudlarking on the River Thames in London. I'm passionate about searching for London's lost history, then researching the stories behind my finds. Come along with me and let's see what we're going to unearth today.
Look what's down here. It looks like a Victorian clay pipe, a broken one. Let's just see if there's a design on it. Oh, and look, yes. Now, if you watch my videos regularly, you will know what that is. It is a clay pipe from the Royal Antediluvian Order of Buffaloes. We've just got the OB on there. And the horn of the buffalo, and a little bit of its fringe. Perfect. RAOB. I've just been doing a little bit of scraping around here, and the tiniest little blue gem just there has popped up. Tiny thing. I like to think it's a tiny sapphire. Look at that, isn't it adorable? I wonder what that comes from. It's so small that we can't even really do a tiny sapphire in the sun shot. Let's see if it makes it home without getting lost in my bag. And actually, there's the tiniest little green bead down here as well. Absolutely minuscule. Let me point to it with my trowel. It's just there. See? Tiny green bead. Let me see if I can find a little pin to put it on. Gosh, once you start looking, your eyes kind of hone into all these teeny weeny things. Now, I saw a pin a moment ago. Where's it gone? Ah, there's one. I'm going to have to take my gloves off 1 minute. I think the bead might be full of something. Okay, come here, bead. Here it is. I'm going to put him. Since when are beads a male or female? Let's put the bead in my bag, and we will examine it later. A tiny find to go with the tiny sapphire. I'll tell you what, my hands are so cold. They're barely working, but I've just spotted this here, which looks like a bottle. Is it going to be a whole bottle? Oh my goodness, yeah, it's bitterly cold today. Absolutely bitter. I need to get some heated gloves. Now, what's this going to be? It might just be a wine bottle or something. Out you come, bottle. What are you? Oh, it's not bad. It's like an old wine bottle. But do you know what? I am not going to take it because I've got enough of these, so I'll leave it here. Somebody else might come along and want it. But there you go. Nice old wine bottle. Maybe, well, late 19th century. I think I found a plaque here with something on it, because I can see a letter, 2 letters actually, an S and an A just there. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's something star. And what's it say on the other side? Oh, no, it's not star. It's going to be stop and start. Oh well, still, that's fun. I'll polish it up a bit and see what it looks like. Stop and start. I do love metal with some lettering on it, so that is a nice find. Where I am now in Greenwich is where there used to be a lot of ship breaking, and so that has obviously come off of a ship that was broken. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Goose. How are you today? Your feet must be so cold. Now take a look at this. I spotted this poking out of the mud, and it looks very much like the shape of a shoe sole, doesn't it? But the weird thing is, it's completely metal. So what is it? A metal foot? A metal shoe? How strange. Now that is very interesting, isn't it? Because it's definitely, well, fashioned to look like the sole of a shoe, but it's very definitely metal. Could it be some kind of display shoe or something? You can see that there, which presumably would have attached to a leg. Well, what a mystery. Well, I'm going to have to put that in my bag, aren't I? And take it home for further investigation. I don't want to take too much mud off of it now in case I damage it, but that is very interesting. Could it be something that a cobbler used even? The mystery of the metal shoe. Okay, into the bag it goes. Another heavy object to put in my backpack. Always carry around a plastic bag in a backpack in case you find things like this, because that will not fit in my finds pouch. I'm really looking forward to getting this home and cleaning it up. Oh, look, I've just seen a cod marble down here. Just here. No sun apparently, but there's some nice blue sky over there. Talking of metal with lettering, I can see a piece here. It's definitely got some lettering on it. What's this? What's that? Miller? Oh, Mills. Mills. Now, what's that from? I bet some of you watching this know already what this is from. I've just spotted what looks like a really interesting pipe bowl. Oh, I'm quite excited. It's been a while, you know. It could be a claw and egg pipe bowl. Can you see it? It's just there, look. Just emerging from the mud. Well, well, well. And see how beautifully white it is there, or creamy, where it's been exposed to the air. Oh, I hope it's in one piece. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, look at this. It's so wonderful when you pull out a pipe bowl not quite knowing what it's going to be, what design there's going to be, because there are some fascinating designs. And yes, I was right, this one is a claw and egg design. There's like a chicken's claw grasping an egg. Let's go and rinse it off. I'm just going to dip it in and give it a little wiggle, but oh, that's a really nice one. We'll see it better at home, but you see there, it's like a claw grabbing hold of the egg. A lovely design, and I've got a few of these at home. Fantastic. Nice Victorian clay pipe bowl, probably from the mid-19th century. Right, stand by for the clean-up. Okay, so I just want to let you know that I found something here under these bricks which looks quite interesting, but it's very, very embedded in the mud, and I don't have a digger's license, so I'm not allowed to go down beyond 7.5 centimetres, and also it's just very, very firmly embedded in there. It's got lettering around the edge here. And so I have sent a message to Simon of Sci-Finds, who does have a digging licence, to see if he might like to come back this week and get it out so that we can see what it is. So hopefully that's what will happen. Watch this space. Look at this, pretty lethal looking tool. Certainly was once upon a time. You wouldn't want to fall back and sit on that, would you? Some kind of fork, a bent out shaped fork. Just down here there is a spent bullet. It looks like a 303 spent bullet. You know, sometimes you don't even have to do a pipe extraction. It's just lying there waiting for you. Like this one. And again, this one looks 17th century. Oh, look! I've just seen one down there as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Now that is a very nice treat. Look at that. Oh, still in one piece as well. Let's compare it to the one I just picked up. You see this slightly different angles there. So this one is more recent. Sorry, no, this one is older than this one. This one has a slightly different angle. It's slightly more upright, and this one is more slanted. So this is going to be 18th century, probably early 18th century, and this one 17th century. There is a whole art to dating pipes. Let's see what we've got down here. Now this pipe might be even more recent. This looks more Victorian in shape, and indeed, yeah, it is. It's a plain Victorian pipe. Right, I've just stumbled on something down here, quite by chance, because I was actually looking for a piece of metal to make a smile for one of my faces, but as I bent down I came across this bit of metal here, and on it says something like Burrock. Is that Burrock? No, Burrace 2. So what's this, I wonder? Anybody who knows me or my videos knows I love something with lettering on, so this might be quite exciting. What could it be? What could it be, I wonder? Let's dig around it and see if we can prise it out. Maybe some kind of bowl, I wonder? Let's see if I can pull it out. Yeah, I can. Right, out you come. Oh, I say. What is this? Right, let's give it a little wash and see if we can find out a little bit more about it. Okay, a little update. It's too tricky trying to do it with my gloves, with one hand, with holding the camera. I know some of you keep saying I need a GoPro, but the thing is with that is I don't know if it's going to focus in enough on what I want it to focus on, and also the batteries don't last very long, so that's my excuse. I've put it in my bag and I shall wash it when I get home, so stay tuned to see if there's anything else on it. But it's a good job that lettering was there on the bit that was exposed, or else I might not even have noticed it, to be honest. Well, we found a 303, or at least I think it's a 303 earlier. This one is not a 303. It's also live. I shall throw that into the River Thames. Look at this. Some kind of old tool. Wow, look at that. Yeah, it looks like an old file. Well, I'm not taking that, but it's certainly interesting to look at and to see. Right, I am going home. The tide is coming in and my fingers are like little ice blocks. So I'm heading home to clean up the little treasures that I found today and to contact Simon and see if he's willing to come along with me this week to dig up that large piece of metal with lettering on. Let's hope he'll say yes. I think he will. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hi Si, how are you doing?
All right, mud lover. How you doing? All right?
Yeah, good. Listen, I just got back from mudlarking and I found this really cool thing
Mm-hmm.
just eroding out of the mud, basically. And I can't get it out. Two reasons. It's just so deeply embedded. And secondly, obviously, I don't have a digger's license, right? So I'm just going to get in trouble if I try and dig that out. So I thought about you. Would you be prepared to come and help me get it out?
Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, no worries. I'll grab my spade and meet you down there. So how big is it then? Like heavy or just small?
It's quite large and it just looks really, really interesting. So basically what I've done is I've put a load of bricks on top of it for now. So I don't know if there's an evening this week that you might be free.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. I'm free most nights. So what we'll do is we'll go down there and dig it up. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what it is. I'm intrigued now to go and sharpen my spade.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. So the sooner the better. And there could be a nice little meal out for you.
Oh, we're talking dinner in the pub, right?
Yeah, dinner in the pub. Yeah, dinner in the pub.
All right, let's do it. Sounds good.
Okay, brilliant. Well, let's be in touch then. Let me know what you're doing. Have a look and see what your schedule's like. And can't wait.
All right, nice one. See you then, Nick.
Yeah, see you. I've got to say, I do like your hat.
Thank you.
Very
Do you
nice.
think I
Pink
could-
suits you.
Should I change from orange to pink now for my all my stuff?
Yeah, pink to make the girls wink.
Cool.
All right, see you later then.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Here he is, the man with the spade.
Well, you know, what are good mates for, eh? Helping other people dig themselves out of trouble. And that's what I'm here to do today. Help Nicola dig up a wonderful find that she's discovered. I don't even know what it is.
So as I mentioned before, I was going to ask Simon to help. He's got a digging licence, I don't. Plus he's got big muscles to dig it out of the mud.
And I've got history. We've been digging out some big bits in the past, anchors and all sorts of mad big things. So I'm not afraid of a bit of hard work. So I'm not sure if you're just doing it so that you don't have to dig or whether you actually need me because of the permit thing. Either way.
Yeah, no. It is that. I can't go down more than 7.5 centimetres, as you know.
Yes,
But
exactly.
anyway, the next challenge is going to be to find the spot. So let's go and find the spot, and then let's see what this thing is.
Excellent, let's go.
Woo! Okay, Si. So look,
Hi.
it's actually just down here.
Oh yeah.
See? So there's like a rounded edge here. It goes all the way around there.
There's a weird little broom inside it
Yeah.
as well.
I know. So,
Oh, is that a coin?
oh no, oyster shell.
Oh.
So,
Do I get to keep any coins as well out here?
yeah, of course. So that's what it is. So, yeah, we're gonna get digging.
Well, I might just try the old lever trick, see how loose it is. Yeah, it's not. I don't want to break it by
No.
levering it up. So
No,
what we'll
exactly.
do, we'll sort of clear a bit around the back end of it, if there is a back end of it.
How you getting on, Si?
Well, we're making progress, and I just took a little spadeful,
Yeah.
and I saw something on the.
Oh,
And-
no way!
Do you know what? Right, I thought it was one of those umbrella things. You know, get the umbrella. Like, I'm gonna take my glove off for this because it's quite interesting.
Oh, you found something?
See that?
Yes.
It just was on the end of the spade.
No. Oh my goodness.
It's an earring or
Let's
a
see.
brooch.
Let's see. Or do you think it could be a little shoe buckle or something?
Oh, a buckle. No, it's got a little catch. See, we would have had a pin on the back.
Well, that was actually in the
That was in the
hole.
hole, yeah.
That is so funny.
Well, who
Wow.
gets to keep that? Is it your ride or mine?
You.
And it's raining now, just to make things even better. Put
Yeah.
that in my little pocket so I don't lose that.
So you have, you've dug around that.
So Nick, you reckon? I think this might be a top of a bin, mate. Because look,
Top of a bin.
sorry, a toilet. A toilet.
Are you serious?
Well, look, this is the bog brush, isn't it?
It's not a bog brush.
You sure?
No.
That's what they used to clean the toilets with.
They wouldn't have sat on a toilet lid made of iron like that.
No, they wouldn't. I'm not joking. Anyway, I wiggled it a bit, and I think, look, it might come free.
Yeah, okay, great.
Let's give it a.
So what is
And
it then?
Look, it's like kind of in. It's got a. It's also. It's like a round. It's like complete. It's not. I thought it might be like a life ring, like a hollow
Yeah.
thing, but it's solid. So we'll see if we can get it out.
Oh.
It's really heavy.
So what is it?
It's a drain cover.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't know. It feels like it.
What's it got written around the edge?
Let's take it. It's a very interesting drain cover.
Yes. Oh, is there such a thing as an interesting drain cover?
So that says London.
Yeah. It's actually broken then, isn't it? That's London. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's the best drain cover I've ever seen.
Yes.
Is it the drain to the Thames? Do you think if we pull this up, all the water's going to disappear? It's going to take a bit of cleaning up.
We need to wash it off, don't we?
Yeah, this muddy water doesn't really help proceedings, but we'll see if there's anything We've got a hole in the middle.
Oh,
So maybe it isn't a
okay.
drain cover.
So interesting. Do you think it's a wheel?
Oh, could be a wheel. Do you know what it could be?
What?
What? It could be like a. Well, I thought it might be like a mechanical winch or something.
Yeah.
You know, like off a crane. That's the underside. Very heavy duty. Let's see if we can get the muck off. Well, it might be a cover for something quite cool. I suppose the key is to see what.
It'd be nice to see what it says, wouldn't it?
Let's take it down to the water's edge, shall we?
Shall we?
Keep it
Yeah.
clean. I mean, if it was a drain cover, it wouldn't really need the hole there, would it? Unless that's some kind of inspection hole.
No.
Yeah, interesting.
You really want to know what it says around the edge.
Oh, let's take it for a dip.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, I'm carrying it, am I?
Right. Okay.
Dock.
Oh, no way.
Something dock.
Oh,
that says.
something more. Maybe it's Millwall dock.
Could be.
Oh, fantastic.
That's a lovely piece of iron.
It is. Well, you know what? Once it's been all sort of cleaned up, maybe you could have it for your man cave.
Don't try and fob this off on me.
And so, who is this up here? Burnley and Co. London.
Bernie and Co.
Oh, Bernie.
Bernie.
I love this. I love it. I'm so glad that this works, that you came to dig it out for me.
Oh, anytime you want something dug out, I'm your man.
Oh, look at that
Coming.
nice crusty piece coming off. Oh, Millwall, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh yeah, M-I-L-L.
Millwall dock.
And then this bit is Barney and Co. Or Bernie and Co.
Love it.
Bernie.
Do you think that bit might come off? Oh, I love it. Thank you so much, Simon.
Very welcome.
Thank you
Anytime.
very, very much. Brilliant. Well, mission accomplished.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime.
Perfect. Now for the research bit.
Hi everyone, thank you very much indeed for watching my video. It's great to see you here as always, and I hope that wherever you're watching from in the world, that all is well with you and that you're in good health and in good spirits. Thank you so much for your good wishes that you sent me last week. I got some kind of flu bug lurgy thing, and yeah, I was a bit knocked out for a while, but I'm back now in fine form, and I'm very excited to share with you some of the information that I have found out about some of these objects on the table. And some of these objects are extremely heavy and big. In fact, one of them is the biggest object that I have found on the Thames foreshore. Well, if not the biggest, definitely the heaviest. But anyway, before that, I just wanted to share with you, because some of you may have noticed, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that our friend, the Nkisi Kozo, is back in his place. Some of you have written to me and asked where he was, because he was missing for a while. Well, he's actually been on tour, and he's now back with all these experiences under his little belt. He's had poems written about him by a lovely lady called Abondance, and he's been studied. He's had films made about him, and he's been to various events. And so it's going to be very hard to live with him now. His little head's going to be so big. But he is now back here after his tour, back where he belongs on this chest of drawers here. So I'm very happy to have him back. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with the biggest and heaviest object. It's funny, isn't it? I think in these outings, there were actually 3 outings. There was the first day, which was a really freezing cold day. Then there was another day just after that, the next day, I think, which was also pretty cold. And then there was the nighttime outing with Simon, of course. Now, during those outings, I found tiny, tiny objects like the bead, the teeniest bead, and then this tiny little let's hope, sapphire. I mean, you know, let's face it, it's probably not a sapphire, but we can always dream, can't we? And then you find something absolutely massive and really heavy like this. And luckily I've been to the gym recently actually, so I'm getting quite strong in my arms, but it really is heavy. You would not want to drop this on your toe. And I know that Simon carried it down to the river to actually wash it. And by the way, thank you so much to Simon for coming along and digging this out for me. I'm really, really grateful. And he may have carried it down to the river to wash it, but I ended up carrying it back to the car. And I can tell you, it was quite difficult. I had to keep stopping every 2 minutes. But here we have it. And it's just the kind of thing I love because it has a name on it. And it's a brilliant piece of London's maritime industrial history. So let's find out a little bit more about it. Firstly, what even is it? What is it? Well, I can tell you, gosh, I'll have to put it down. I can tell you that it's definitely not a toilet lid. It is not a drain cover. And it is not, what was the other thing that we thought it might be? Drain cover, dustbin lid. So it's none of those, but it is a lid. It is a lid. And it is a lid from a ship's tank. It is a ship's tank lid. So let's just look at it again now that we know that information. Some of you may have already known this, by the way. You can see those two little bits on the side. So that would have been used to sort of turn it around and screw it in. There is a hole in the middle that would apparently have had a bung or a cork in it. And around the edge, we have got Bourne and Co. Millwall Docks, London. And so, like I said, a really great bit of industrial maritime history. Millwall Docks was built or founded around about 1869-ish, I think, somewhere around then. And it would have been a really busy place full of shipbuilding, lots and lots of activity, shipbreaking, all sorts of things going on maritime related. And Bourne and Co. were based there, and they were manufacturers of ship's tanks. And they particularly made ship's tanks for the Royal Navy. They were made to carry water and food on long ship's journeys. And so these tanks, they were great big sort of wrought iron square tanks, and then they had one single hole in them. And then these lids were then screwed into the hole, and then whatever was inside was kept perfectly airtight and fresh. And sometimes, apparently, they were used afterwards in other ways, these ship's tanks. And the reason I know this is because I ended up going down a ship's tank lid rabbit hole and found a very good essay all about ship's tanks lids. And of course, I read it. And I would highly recommend that anybody read it if you're in the slightest bit interested about ship's tanks lids. And it was written by a man called Michael Pearson, who is the Deputy Executive Director of the Australian Heritage Commission. And he has been intrigued by ship's tanks lids for years and years. So yeah, there's a whole load of information that you can find out about ship's tanks. And also there's some really nice photographs of ship's tanks lids, including Bourne and Co. lids, looking really nice and all painted up. And clearly it's some kind of collector's thing. So isn't that great? So I will clean this one up a little bit more. It's still looking a bit worse for wear. And obviously it's a little bit broken. Maybe that's why it was thrown away. But maybe I can just put it in the garden. And let me show you the other side of it. Oh. Here we go. I'm glad of my gym training. Yeah, so that's the other side. And it is a very nice addition to my collection of bits of metal with names on. So thanks again to Simon. And how great. I've never, well, Never really thought about ships' tanks and ships' tanks' lids before today. Who knew it was such a rich subject? So moving on to my next heavy metal bit here. Whew, I'm quite out of breath now after lifting that thing. This one, which is actually very light compared to the ship's tank lid. So this, which I was also very intrigued by. Sometimes when I look back at my videos when I'm editing them, and I think, oh, Nicola, you know, sort of wondering what this is and whether it was attached to a big metal leg or something. Obviously now I'm looking at it and it seems quite obvious that it was something to do with shoemaking or shoe repair. And that's exactly what it is. It's actually called a cobbler's last. And this bit here, not attached to a metal leg like I was speculating, but it would have been sort of in something to hold it fast. And this would have been on the cobbler's table, put the shoe on top, and I guess they would use it to mend or repair the shoe. So it's another really nice piece of Victorian history. It's not in great condition at the moment, but I'm going to give it a good clean with a wire brush and then try and polish it up a bit. Yeah, it's. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, the thing is about mudlarking, you find these objects. You would never normally be researching about cobblers' lasts or ships' tanks lids, but you know, when you're mudlarking and you find these objects, it's just so exciting to find out more about them, and you end up with all this knowledge that you can impress people with at dinner parties. Right, so the other metal thing, which is extremely, extremely light after the last two, is this little bowl here. It's really fortunate that when it was coming out of the mud, it's just got the bit there with the name on that I could see, or else I might not have noticed it. You know, it looked a little bit like it could have been just a stone or something. So this, with 3 holes around the edge, it's something industrial. Possibly it was hung up over a fire or a furnace or something and used to melt down something, because there was quite a lot of what's the word, you know, there was some stuff sort of caked into the tin here, residue. And so I'm thinking possibly it was used to melt tar, something like that then would have been applied to ships to keep them watertight. Something to do with shipbuilding, I would think, or ship maintenance. It's copper. If you've got any thoughts on this, what it might have been used for more precisely, and who or what Burridge 2 relates to, then please do let me know. So those are the main objects that I want to talk to you about today. Now, of course, I did find a lot of pipes. I often do, and I still get excited when I find a clay pipe. And in fact, I found a few more during those outings, but I didn't want to put them all in the video because I thought you might all get sick to death of the clay pipes. So for those that do want to watch some more extractions, then I'll put them on the end of this video. But in any case, some lovely pipes there dating from Victorian, like this one here, this claw and egg pipe bowl, which is just lovely. I've got about 6 or 7 of these. I'll put some photos up on the screen. It always amazes me, you know, the fact that these clay pipe makers made these wonderfully imaginative designs. You can see the claw there holding that egg. So that's going to date to probably 1840, 1850s onward, I should think. And then we've got these ones here, which are 17th, 18th century. And, you know, quite incredible, really, that they survive for so long intact like that. Now, one of the clay pipes I've found, or the clay pipe bowls, this one here, quite exciting. There was a nice plug of mud in it, so I kept it in, and it dried out, and then just earlier today I tapped it out, and I was really happy to find that there's quite a lot of tobacco in there. I've just tipped it out on my hand. So there we have tobacco that dates back to the 1700s, the early 1700s, and you can see on the end of that plug there some very old tobacco. And I'm going to put all that back in the pipe, and at some point, if I ever get the opportunity, it would just be great to get that tobacco tested to see if we can find out more precisely where it came from. But the fact that there's hundreds and hundreds of year old tobacco preserved in there, preserved under that mud, I just find that quite astounding, really. So yeah, always a bit of a bonus when you get a dottle of tobacco in the bottom of the pipe. And some people say to me, why do you want to have some tobacco at the bottom of the pipe? Because they think that I want to smoke it. Well, I don't. I don't at all. I just want to keep it in case it could ever get tested. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about my finds. Did you spot any faces? That's the other thing that you can also find in these videos. There were a few faces. How many did you see? I wonder if you saw all of them. I will put in the description to this video how many faces there were to spot. And yes, I think that's about it. Oh yes, I just wanted to mention that on Thursday the 26th of February there is an event going on at London Museum, and I'm going to be there and so is Simon, so you'll get an opportunity to say hello and see some of our finds. What it is, there's a screening of a little film called Time and Tide by filmmaker Paul Wyatt, and I'm in this film. We filmed it about 10 years ago, and it's all about my relationship with this particular part of Greenwich. Yeah, it's a lovely film, and there's lots of other people in it as well. It's sort of a little bit about how this area is very significant to lots of different people, including myself. So anyway, there's going to be the screening, but before the screening, I think from about 6 to 7, there's the opportunity to go to the Secrets of the Thames Museum exhibition and to meet the Mudlarks, including myself and Simon. And then afterwards as well, after the screening, which is about an hour long, the screening, you'll then be able to say hi to us, come and meet us, and have a drink as well. So it's going to be a really nice evening. So I'll put the details in the description to this video, and if you can make it, it would be really, really lovely to see you. So I think that's about it for now, and I'd like to say a very big thank you to you again for watching my video, for watching all my videos. Thank you to everybody who has donated to my Ko-fi account or my super thanks. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So until the next adventure, searching for history in the mud or elsewhere, I send you much love from here in London. Make sure you do something that you enjoy this coming week, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Now, might this be a clay pipe extraction extraordinaire? You see this stem here? Let's pull it. Let's pull on it and see if it slides out. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's quite firmly situated there. So does that mean we're going to get an entire pipe? You know what? I think that, yes. Yes, we are. That one looks like a late 17th century pipe, or even a mid 17th century actually. You can tell by the slant of the bowl. Hello little pipe, welcome to the 21st century. Do you want to go back in the hole? You can't, it's too late. Now, can you see signs of a clay pipe down here? Now, I know I find a lot of them, but you know, it never becomes less exciting, not for me anyway. And there's so many of them because basically so many people smoked. So many people smoked. I don't think that the stem's going to be very long. Let's pull it out. Ah, there we go. Still, nice intact bowl, and I think I can spy a maker's mark on the side there, an initial, and that will be the initial of the maker. Just going to give it a little wash off here. I think there's an R, and on the other side there'll be another letter. We can take a closer look at where I can wash it in a nice warm bath. I definitely can't do that here.